Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning. The sun is peeking through your blinds, the alarm rings on your phone, and half asleep, you do what you always do. You grab it. You swipe up to check your notifications. But nothing loads. No messages, no emails, no endless feed of content waiting for you. Just nothing. You frown, maybe curse under your breath, and restart the Wi-Fi. Still nothing. That spinning wheel of death refuses to move. Maybe it's just your router. But then you notice, your neighbor is outside on their porch holding their phone, looking just as confused. Across the street, a man is shaking his laptop like it's suddenly broken. Something feels off. You turn on the television, and every single channel, every single broadcast is saying the same thing. The internet is gone. Not down. Not broken. Not glitched. Gone. Vanished. Forever. At first, it almost feels funny. Guess I can't check Instagram today, your neighbor jokes nervously. But the laughter doesn't last long. The hours tick by and the reality sets in. Banks can't process payments. Credit cards don't swipe. Flights around the world are grounded because no booking system works anymore. In hospitals, doctors can't access patient files. Supermarkets can't reorder food. Panic spreads, not through Twitter, not through WhatsApp, but through word of mouth, through shaky voices on radios and televisions. The silence online feels heavier than any noise you've ever known. By the afternoon, the world already feels different. Teenagers dig out dusty landline phones from their grandparents' closets, staring at the numbers like they're ancient hieroglyphs. Delivery drivers unfold wrinkled paper maps they don't really know how to read. Crowds form around newsstands, with lines of people waiting to buy newspapers because suddenly, print is the only way to know what's happening. And it's not just inconvenient anymore. It's survival. You walk to the bank to withdraw some cash, but the ATM doesn't work. The bank clerk shrugs helplessly. Without digital records, who can prove how much money anyone has? At the grocery store, shelves are half empty. Trucks carrying food don't know where to go because the logistics systems have collapsed. It dawns on you, the internet wasn't just about memes and cat videos. It was the invisible skeleton holding together our entire modern world. The days that follow are chaos. Stock markets collapse without online trading. Entire industries vanish in the blink of an eye. E-commerce, streaming services, social media, online advertising, all reduced to nothing. Millions of jobs gone overnight. World leaders appear on TV urging calm, but their words feel hollow when people can't feed their families. Without global logistics, medicine and fuel shipments get stuck. What was once the most connected civilization in history suddenly feels isolated, fragmented, and vulnerable. A world without the internet isn't just inconvenient. It's fragile. And now it's broken. And yet, in the quiet, something strange begins to happen. Families sit down at dinner and talk, really talk, for the first time in years. Children, restless without TikTok and YouTube, run outside to play, rediscovering games that don't need Wi-Fi. Strangers gather in parks and public squares, hungry for conversation, for connection, for news. People write letters again. They dust off old board games. They sit on porches at night, watching the stars instead of screens. Libraries, once empty, begin to fill with people searching for knowledge the old-fashioned way. Life feels slower. Less dopamine. More patience. More human. For the first time in decades, people look at each other instead of looking down. And in that silence, you can almost hear it. Something the internet drowned out long ago. The rhythm of life as it was before the screens. But here's the thought that lingers, whispering in the back of your mind. If we had the chance to rebuild the internet, would we? Would we create the same endless feed of likes and memes and ads that drained our time and attention? Or would we do it differently? Would we build something safer, freer, something that connects us without controlling us? Something that enhances our humanity instead of consuming it? The disappearance of the internet would be a disaster, yes. Billions would suffer. But it might also be an opportunity. A chance to ask ourselves, have we become too dependent? Do we control the internet, or does it control us? So, if tomorrow you woke up in a world without Wi-Fi, without Google, without TikTok or Netflix, would it be the end of the world? Or the beginning of a new one? Maybe the bigger question isn't whether we could survive without the internet, but whether we can truly live with it. Tell me, what do you think? Could you handle a world where the internet simply disappeared?